Welcome to Euro Bangla City SATV News. This is Shibala Alam with our headlines. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina will address a virtual press conference on 76th UN General Assembly tomorrow. Two accused placed on 3-day remand in Mohibullah murder case. JMB leader gets death, another life term over the bomb attack case on Chattogram court. West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee wins by record 58,832 votes in Bhabanipur by-poll. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina will address a press conference tomorrow to brief the media about her recently concluded visit to the United States to attend the 76th United Nations General Assembly UNGA. The press meet will begin at 4 p.m. tomorrow at her official Ghanem Bhavan residence. Prime Minister Press Secretary Ahsanul Karim told BSS that the Prime Minister paid an official visit to New York in USA during September 19 to 24 to attend the 76th UNGA sessions and other high-level events. She returned home on October 1st after visiting Washington, D.C. from September 25 to 30th. A court has granted a 3-day remand to two people in connection with the murder of Rohingya leader Mohibullah at a Rohingya camp in Ukhia, Cox's Bazar. Cox's Bazar Senior Judicial Magistrate Tamanna Farah paused the order after the remand hearing in the court around 11 p.m. on Sunday. Confirming the matter, Cox's Bazar Court Inspector Chandan Kumar Chakraborty said police has asked for a 7-day remand for the two accused Muhammad Salim and Shakawat Ullah on Saturday evening. Following the application, the court granted a 3-day remand. So far, 4 suspects have been arrested from different Rohingya camps at Kutupalong. Mohibullah, chairman of the Arakan Rohingya Society for Peace and Human Rights, was shot dead at the Rohingya camp in Cox's Bazar by unidentified assailants last Wednesday night. A Chattogram court on Sunday sentenced a member of banned outfit Jamaatul Islam Mujahideen Bangladesh JMB to death and another to life term for a bomb attack on Chattogram court premises in 2005. The convicted person is identified as Jahidul Islam Mizan alias Boma Mizan, while the convict who gets life imprisonment is identified as Jabed Iqbal. Boma Mizan remains a fugitive. Judge Abdul Halim of the Chittagong Anti-Terrorism Tribunal pronounced the verdict in presence of Javed. According to court sources, the militant group JMB carried out a bomb attack on a Chittagong police checkpost on November 29, 2005, leaving Police Constable Rajiv Borua and a Justice Seeker Shahabuddin Ahmed died on the spot. Road Transport and Bridges Minister Obaidul Qadir today said that the caretaker government system has been abandoned in 2011 following a court order. The minister said this while speaking at a program organized to hand over lease documents at Podda Bridge Toll Plaza in Lohajong Upazila in Munshiganj this afternoon. Qadir made the remark a day after BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir warned that his party will not accept any general election in the country if it is not held under the neutral government. The President will form the Election Commission through a search committee in consultation with all. If the EC is neutral, the election will be neutral also, Qadir added. The Dhaka University authorities have decided to take disciplinary action against the students who entered different halls by breaking open lock and are staying without prior permission. The decision was taken at an emergency meeting of the Provost Standing Committee held this evening with Vice-Chancellor Dr. Muhammad Akhtaruzzaman in the chair. A press release said that the concerned hall authorities have been asked to identify the people involved with the untoward incidents through proper investigation and submit reports with recommendations within 7 days. All authorities have also been asked to serve show cause notices to the students who entered dormitories and are staying without prior permission, asking them to reply within October 7, explaining why punitive measures should not be taken against them for conducting anti-disciplinary activities. We are taking a short break. Stay with Euro Bangla City SATV News. Welcome back. You're watching Bangla City SATV News. Elsewhere across the world, West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee registered a stunning win from Bhabanipur today in the by-elections to retain her chair, with the BJP Priyanka Tribewal trailing behind. The Bhabanipur constituency, which was formed in 2011 after the elimination, has been a stronghold of the Trinamool Congress TMC since its inception. Mamata Banerjee's Kalighat residence falls under the constituency. According to the Election Commission statistics, the TMC won the 2011 West Bengal Assembly election on 184 seats and ended the 34-year-old left front rule. At the time, the Banerjee had not contested the polls. TMC MLA and the Minister Subrata Bakshi and quit the seat to make way for Banerjee, who had taken oath as the Chief Minister. Then Banerjee was seeking her maiden entry to the State Assembly. She managed to save her CM chair as by once by the poll. Meanwhile, the US State Department has apparently expressed concern that the UN member states may lack the ability to fully implement the sanctions on North Korea. This is according to a report obtained by the American publication Foreign Policy. The report submitted to Congress in April says one of the most significant challenges of the North Korea sanction is the lack of international capacity. The State Department said it's offering training to countries and private companies to help them identify and stop the money laundering and commercial activities believed to help Pyongyang get funding. The US is urging the allies to put more sanctions on North Korean entities because the sanctions so far have not prevented the North from accelerating in nuclear and missile programs. Tens of thousands of Brazilians took to the street around the country Saturday, once again calling for the ouster of unpopular President Jair Bolsonaro over his handling of the coronavirus pandemic among the issues. Large crowds gathered in Rio de Janeiro, São Paulo, Brasilia and dozens of other towns and cities as part of the Bolsonaro Out national campaign, which is backed by a dozen left-wing political parties and labor groups. Among other issues, the right-wing president has come under stinging criticism for his handling of the pandemic, which has claimed nearly 600,000 lives here. Hundreds of people marched through the central Rio de Janeiro neighborhood of Candelaria, shouting Bolsonaro out, which was also embezzled by several large banners. Meantime, around 1,000 Taliban supporters attended a rally on Sunday in a vast field in the north of Kabul in a show of strength as they consolidate the rule of Afghanistan. The crowd, made up only of men and boys, listened to speeches by leading Taliban officials and commanders at Kodaman township in the hilly outskirts of the capital. The rally was the first of its kind in the capital since the group seized control of the country 7 weeks ago following a lightning offensive. Flanked white and black Taliban standards and fighters in full combat gear carrying assault rifles, the speakers addressed an audience sat in rows of chairs under awakening. To kick off proceedings, a procession of fighters carrying flags and weapons, including rocket launchers, paraded around the crowd. Authorities in Oman have declared Sunday and Monday as official holidays nationwide amid bad weather conditions caused by tropical storm Shaheen. The Oman news agency tweeted on Saturday that 3rd and 4th October 2021 will be an official holiday for employees of Department of State administrative apparatus, other legal entities, private sector establishments. However, Governorate of Dhofar and Al Mustafa will be excluded due to adverse climate conditions being witnessed by the Sultanate. This coming week, we will see an announcement of the year's Nobel Prize winners, and eyes are on the scientists who have helped develop the coronavirus vaccine, as well as the climate and human rights activists. The first award on Tuesday will be for physiology and medicine, and though some say it's too soon for the pandemic-related prize, at least 2 vaccine researchers have been tipped to the Catalin and Carico of Hungary and Drew Wisman of the United States for their work on mRNA vaccine. There's a Korean candidate too, Dr. Lee Ho-wang, the virologist who led work to isolate hantavirus and successfully develop a vaccine. For the Nobel Peace Prize to be announced on Friday, the 8 names include climate activist Greta Thunberg or possibly even young climate activists as a group. Others include the group Reporters Without Borders and Committee to Protect Journalists. Before ending, we go to the Euro-Bangla City SATV News headline again. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina will address a virtual press conference on 76th UN General Assembly tomorrow. 2 accused placed on 3-day remand in Mohibullah murder case. JMB leader gets death. Another life term over the bomb attack case on Chattogram court. West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee wins by record 58,832 votes in Bhawanipur by poll. You're up to date so far here on Euro-Bangla City SATV News, and to know the latest news, visit www.satvtv.tv. Stay with SATV.